your meanies.
You just caught us off guard. We didn't know if you were attacking.
This is the last episode for a while, guys.
To attack, I hold the gun like this.
Oh shit, alright.
The dangerous part pointed at you. See? That's for attacking. The other way? That's for hello. So, as we can all agree, I wasn't attacking. But now I'm not so sure. Maybe that's up to you. Are you gonna hurt me?
Keep pointing the damn gun at us and we'll find out.
No one has any intention of hurting you. We were just admiring your displays. Are they yours?
Crap, sorry. Do you like him? Yeah, not many brothers left in the city, so I put these up as my decorations. Pain in the ass to put together, but they make the place feel more alive. Although, now that I've met actual live people again, hold on. You guys are real, right?
Is that supposed to be a joke?
I don't know. I mean, I never hallucinated before, but there's a first time for everything. Say something I wouldn't know, like, what's the capital of Pennsylvania?
Harrisburg.
Harrisburg!
Ha! This guy is hallucinating. This is wow.
Hey,
I don't know why that was so funny.
Did I already tell you that? I've been on my own for over a year and it totally sucked.
She
I'm Juanita
is...
Sanchez, but I never liked the name Juanita. You can call me Princess.
Why princess?
Because Queen makes me sound old and pretentious.
Alright, well, that's how we get the name.
Pleasure to meet you, princess. I am Ezekiel.
Oh, he almost said King Ezekiel.
Gene and Yumiko.
Wow. Let me show you guys around. We got plenty of space. You need to chill out, put your feet up. Y'all need supplies? You need food? Hair dye? I got a neat place for us to swim a couple blocks away.
We appreciate the hospitality, but we can't stay.
Oh, okay.
We're on a very important mission.
What sort of mission?
Oh, shit.
Well, let me at least show you the best way through the city.
Is she gonna help them? No, I mean, obviously she is, but...
because we don't know you.
Of course you do, princess. I'm great. You'll see.
I'm great! Her portrayal is...
Watch how helpful I can be.
No, wait, please.
Oh my god. Yo, LMG to the walkers? That... You realize how, like, that would rip through? Those bullets... I mean, you saw them. They're, like... They're thick. Well, there goes the horses.
Damn. Sorry about that.
So that was... I told you guys in my, I told you guys in my preview, my predictions, that I saw that opening clip, and it's great. I really think she did a great job with that. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah. Also, sorry, my I got a full house and everyone's using the internet, so hopefully there's no lagging that happens at all. Oh, this sucks though, man. This is the last episode for a long time we're going to be able to do together. But try to make the most of it. So, alright, here we go.
At least it's not a total loss. We can still find the horses tomorrow.
He left. It's a trap.
Brings us a few bananas short of a bunch. We have excess automobiles and working fuel unlikely. But at present we possess limited options, so even a slim possibility is worth investigating.
I have a death wish, which legally I don't because I've been living here alone for so long, see? Fine. You can have it.
She rambles just like Eugene. And look at Eugene.
I know where to find more guns anyway.
So then, the garage.
Right, yeah, of course. All those in the market for a new set of wheels, follow me.
There haven't been guns. I mean, there's been years that have gone by. They haven't resorted to guns in a long time. Like,
Selfish.
Eugene makes the bullets, but Huh. She must have just scavenged this from a stockpile that was like, I don't know, I mean, they are in a city, so I mean, there's a lot of options, but... Okay, now back to the Horde. Yeah, and they just let the walkers inside. They didn't even put up a fight. Oh, that's a cool harken back. That harkens back to the first thing the Whisperer said. The where are they? Where are they? Yeah, that harkens back to the very first time we encountered them. That's funny. The hell are our survivors? Uh-oh. This is kind of awkward. He's trying to learn sign language. The gospel does not describe this type of communication. Amen. Alright, hold on a minute. I gotta make sure. Got the whole freaking group here.
So,
He's trying to Michonne? Whoa, what? I thought it... This poor freaking community. They spent all this time building it up, and now there's all these freaking walkers inside. Ocean? Yeah, this is the same thing. Like, is this on the ocean? Like, did they go... They didn't go to Oceanside. And how can he possibly know that? What exactly is our plan here? Alden and Aaron? You know, if you jump down and kamikaze onto this son of a bitch...
prepare the guardians. Walk.
This is too nerve-wracking. Kitty cat! Since when the hell do they have a cat? Is that Negan making food in the background?
This one. Sorry, that's yours.
Oh, wow. That's really nice. I don't see why Lydia would. Alpha was not that great as far as moms go. Where the hell are they going now?
I say you must stay right next to me, alright?
Promise.
This better not have repercussions. It's so weird. Wait.
Not fools. Names left us. Path is not clear.
Mac believes in your wisdom. Follow the Alpha. Beta.
Apologies. We see how within you.
I like how when any like did you say I was the alpha? No, I was the beta. I mean red. I mean blue. It's like that scene from Monty Python where the guys get thrown over the bridge because they keep saying the wrong thing. It's really bizarre that he's hearing, like, the voice of Alpha in his head that's, like, guiding him, and he's just, like, so mentally disturbed, like, he's, like, following it. Like the magic conch shell. I made that joke last episode.
Howard, you copy?
Just copy.
We're heading toward Oceanside. As expected.
Any sign of falling?
Not yet. We'll stay on them. If anything changes, we'll send word.
Copy that. Be safe.
Same. Over.
They are going towards Oceanside. How the hell how far is Oceanside from Alexandria, though? I thought it was far.
How much longer do you reckon?
Almost there.
What is this, the scene in the pacifier where he has to, like, tiptoe his way past the explosives? There's, like, that intricate flooring. He has to, like, follow the path, right? I don't know if you guys saw that movie. It was, like, 2005? It's a long time ago.
If Lord right about her.
Oh, I am. Let's figure out what she's up to first.
Is there a particular method behind this navigational technique, or are you just meandering about?
Holy crap. I think I just found your horse.
Walk as they said.
No, I probably just stepped on one of the lines.
Yeah.
What do you particularly mean by the term mines?
You know, those things you step on and then they go boom.
You're saying you brought us into a minefield?
Well, yeah, but it's a small one.
What's wrong with you? Why would you keep that from us?
I just didn't want you to worry.
I told you we couldn't trust her.
I walk this all the time. It's no big deal. I got the route right up here.
So you can get us out?
Of course, as soon as I figure out where we left off.
Excuse me?
Wait, what?
Well, I don't normally stop in the middle, so I kind of lost count.
Oh my...
I just need a minute to think.
Get us out of here safely, or I'll kill you myself.
That's fair.
What? I'm surprised about how much I'm liking Princess. She's almost like a female Negan. It's funny. Yep. So the horse ran through the mines? That sucks.
Anyone have an extra canteen?
Oh. Well, don't waste it to pick up a rock. Why would you throw a canteen? Just to go on the ground, pick up a rock, throw it. That's a good way to do it. Why would you... Canteen's valuable. Why would you... Nah.
Almost happened.
This is part of me that won't accept that she's gone.
Knowing this show, she's not going to show up till the freaking finale, which of course we can't watch until God knows when.
Maybe we should have. When I started losing my hair, my sister told me that it wasn't my weakness. It was my superpower.
No, I know.
We can give someone else the rights too.
It's alright. It's awesome.
Possum?
Basically, a big rat. Like,
This is how virus starts. Too topical. Anyway.
horrible shit. There's no excusing any of it, but I liked a lot of things about her.
What would she want to say? Well, that's what... I don't understand Lydia's beef. Like, she's confirmed to both Judith and Negan that she's glad her mom's dead. But the way she's displaying, like, she's outwardly displaying that she's upset. And that she's not okay with the fact that her mom's dead. But,
Never should have followed her.
I don't know. We'll see.
This is exactly the kind of thing I was afraid would happen.
What the...
I've been afraid of many things. But this one's new. Just as an FYI, we're running out of time on multiple fronts.
Oh shit.
Chain reaction. You don't want to be stuck in the middle when more of these puppies start popping off.
You know?
What is she doing now?
She even counts like Negan. Who the hell put mines here? What, did the government want to stop walkers from coming outside? That must be it.
I'm still here. Woo. We should be good from here, guys.
It's weird. But yeah, the government must have put those mines to stop walkers from coming from the city. That's just my prediction.
100 moves. Everything else moves around it. They behind me.
Trying to understand, what's the purpose behind this field trip? This episode feels very calm so far. I haven't... Maybe I'm going to eat my words in a second, but I haven't detected anything that's... Oh, Whisperer. Yeah, I was going to say, like, it just... Everything feels so calm.
You put our life in danger back there. For what?
I didn't.
Let's all just take a...
No. Our friends, our families are depending on us. She may not have anyone left to care about, but we sure as hell do.
I'm sorry.
Oh, are they there?
Fleetwood Drive. What? We passed Fleetwood Drive earlier.
Must have been a different Fleetwood. We got like 5 of them all over the city. Streets, avenues, roads. It's super
No,
confusing.
it was most certainly Fleetwood Drive. I remember seeing the sign and saying to myself, Granddaddy used to drive a Fleetwood.
You led us around all day when we could have walked straight here.
Is that true? Go.
You better tell us what you're up to, and maybe I'll leave you here alive.
Okay. I might have maybe sort of missed the turn onto Fleetwood earlier, but only because I was having too much fun. And then I figured
What?
the scenic route instead of turning around and keep the fun going.
To a minefield.
Which looks bad. I know. But I've been through it like a billion times before, and I never thought it was gonna be a problem until it was. All I wanted was to show you the garage, and then you'd be like, Princess, you're amazing. We want to stay and be friends. But no, I screwed it up. I see that now. Yeah. Shit.
She's just... Isolation.
When I was first here by myself, I figured somebody else would show up eventually. Odds are right. And then days turned into months, and it was so empty. But then I realized this isn't that different from how I felt before all this. This one time, someone told me, you're hard to love. So maybe it's me. Maybe I deserve this. And all day, I kept hearing that little voice in my head. It's me. And I know I should have turned around and told you guys the truth, but I didn't want that voice to be right.
Oh, damn.
So,
Wow.
I am sorry.
Man. Yeah, I feel bad for her now. Holy shit. Wow.
I have an all too familiar sense of how you feel.
Is he gonna, like, hug her?
I make poor decisions. Lie to folks. The inevitable alternative meant me am left alone. No one wants that.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, you do have access to those wheels, correct?
What wheels? Does she have a car that's running? Man, that was a great scene with her, though. Holy crap. Like, she just kind of spilled her guts. Not literally, but she just figuratively did, and it was a nice scene.
Over there. Now, bud. Where are your people?
A few miles east.
scout?
I was going off on my own.
Why?
I had no choice. I love those people, but I couldn't stay there.
He's what?
Lost it after what you did to her. Will you take this out?
Does he know where we are?
I don't know. But he's gonna keep coming for you. You took too much. No, please. Please. I wanna walk after.
Does he know where we are?
Damn. Oh, I was wondering if he was gonna do that. I was like, "There's no way they take this guy, this woman prisoner." And I was like, Judith would probably do it, and he's like, "Nah."
You didn't have to do that.
Didn't have any information for us anyway. She's gonna die. Better be quick.
We're gonna leave her?
Well,
She has a family.
Only a few miles away, maybe we can spot something at the top of the tower.
that type of compassion doesn't usually last long in the apocalypse, Judith. This is so weird. This is definitely not in the comics, this duality shit. Wait, that's the cat. Oh no. Did the cat reveal where they are? What is he laughing about? Does he know where they are?
I think this can work. They're changing direction toward the tower calling.
How the hell do they know that?
It's no good. We gotta leave now.
Oh, fuck. Fuck's sake. How do they have guns? What the heck? What? Why? How many guns do they have and why do they have them?
You don't get to tell me what to do.
You're right. I can't. Hey, I think that you should hit me and it will make you feel better.
I feel fine.
You have to warn her. You know, you need to say goodbye. Otherwise it's gonna eat you up from the insides. Just trust me on this. But she was still your mom. You know, and we only get the one. So you should hit me and just try to let it out. Otherwise you are gonna drift further from these people, and I know you don't want that.
The hell do you know what I want?
Tell me.
You're a selfish asshole. You only killed her so they think that you're a hero. But nothing you do will ever make you that hero. Because you only care about yourself. Even now, trying to get me to do this? You liked her? How the hell can you tell me you liked her, huh? I hated her. I want to hate her, so screw you for telling me I can't even do that.
Oh, damn.
It's okay.
No! It's not okay! It's not okay! It's not okay! It's not
Man. Yeah, this was pumped up for a long time. Man. Wow, he's actually upset. Jeez, Negan. Soft side, man. Alright, what vehicle do they have? This better be funny.
Wheels.
Yeah. Not exactly the kind of ride I was picturing.
A bicycle?
15 miles per hour is a significant increase over walking.
I like how Eugene knew the exact mileage.
Yeah. She wasn't lying about the garage.
Yeah, I know. It sucks. I blew it. I know. And I'm sorry. I guess I wish I had done things better. I guess my people skills are pretty rusty. Well, that's something we're gonna have to work on then. I was coming over here to see if you wanted to join us.
Oh, damn.
Wait, for real? Yeah, as long as you don't like us again.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, see? It just made her so happy to be around other people.
Do we have enough time to grab stuff from my stash? I've got food and clothes and a cool spear and some candy. Does this mean I get to have my gun back? Can I know where
Candy?
Is there a map? Do I get to hold it?
Eugene was talking about chocolate bunnies last episode. I do declare I'd like some chocolate.
What is it?
Can't believe we just left her. In a ditch. What if you were lost? And no one could find you? Where RJ was. Or Mom.
You gotta tell me where this is coming from.
Just want us to be back together again. At home. That's all.
I radioed your mom, so she knows not to go home, so she's safe. That way she can find us.
Talk to her?
But I'm gonna keep trying.
Did she tell Daryl?
Talk to her after the fire. I'm worried. Maybe she won't come home.
What'd she say?
She went to go help some people she met. Needed her. Didn't want to tell you.
Was I?
So maybe you need to.
How long?
Promise.
Well,
I can't,
if you say...
Hi.
because I can't lie to you. I don't know what's gonna happen. There ain't no one that can tell you that they do. There's one thing I know. There's a whole bunch of people back there that do anything for you. And one day when you're older, they're gonna need you to do anything for them. You got a whole lot of family. Nothing can take the place of someone you love being gone. But that doesn't mean that everything that follows is gonna break your heart.
Does Daryl know that Michonne went to go find Rick? Like...
Hey, we gotta go, kiddo. Alright, come on. Okay, bro?
No. Sorry.
Breaking up, I can't hear you.
Come back. Surrounded.
Gabriel!
Glad.
Gabriel!
Oh, they're surrounded already? Is this where this episode's gonna leave off, with the horde surrounding the fucking tower? Oh, this is gonna be so... Of course. How did he know that they were at this tower? Oh, man. Oh, and there's no... Oh, fucking coronavirus. I'm not going to be able to see this episode. Ugh. That's where it leaves off. Oh my gosh, if we were on a normal schedule, we would have one more episode to give us some sort of freaking finality to that scene. Oh my gosh. Maybe we'll get a preview. Let's see, is there going to be a preview? I don't know. I don't see... There's no preview. Gosh. Dang it. I don't even think you guys could see my shirt. I have this really cool The Tino Evil shirt with Daryl throwing the walker head. Oh, man. Oh, I'm so frustrated that that's the last episode. I don't want to harp on this the entire review, but I'm just frustrated that this is the last episode we're going to get for... I mean, Angela Kang did say, and as recently as I'm filming this, at comicbook.com, she said that the episode is super close to being complete, that once they can do the post-production, that they can just kind of do a few tweaky things, then they can send out the... But the thing is, like, there's the things that they have to do, and then there's the things that AMC decides as to when they release it. So you have two angles, and again... I already talked about this in the cooperative vlog that I did with The Walking Dead world, so go over and check that out if you want my full opinions on the finale being delayed. In terms of the episode review, this for the most part this felt like a normal episode. I'd say other than the ending where the Horde finds the tower. So you had some very emotional character moments. You had Lydia trying to confront her feelings about, like, her missing her, despite the fact that her mom was a murderous monster. Does she feel something for her? Does she miss her? And then finally she has that breakdown and embraces Negan. That was nice to see Negan shed a tear, that he still got that humanity. Obviously kind of makes him remember stuff about his wife and stuff. And then you've also got... Princess, who, and it's pretty believable because, she's been in Pittsburgh by herself for a very, very long time, and the isolation has kind of driven her crazy. And so I think, and it's funny how she mentioned before the apocalypse, when she went on that tangent, she was like, people said that I was hard to deal with before the apocalypse. And, that I like that bit. That really struck a nerve because, anyone can relate to being harassed or being left as an outcast, or people don't like you and you just want to fit in. And, now the apocalypse has taken everything that she suffered in her previous life and just kind of epitomized it. And kind of raised it to this 1,000th degree, and she's just been alone. And I mean, again, think about the 6 years that we had, from when Rick went off in the chopper. I mean, are you telling me that this girl was alone for, that's a long time to be isolated. 6 years in a city that's seemingly empty. And I mean, I guess you would get so bored. I mean, when I'm filming this, the coronavirus stuff is going on with the self-isolation and people being very bored. So you're telling me that people are, one person is isolated for all of that time. That's... I think that would drive most people crazy, and the fact that she still had that sliver of humanity, and that, it's almost like she was like talking to herself and whatnot. But, I liked... Yumiko definitely was the one that didn't trust her as much. Ezekiel and Eugene wanted to give her a chance, but then you had the whole minefield debacle, which was kind of funny. I don't think we've had, she was making me laugh a little bit because I don't think we've had a comedic character since Negan, and he was a villain, and so this is more of a good guy, a good guy as the term, so to speak. And Princess falls into that category, obviously. And I really like the portrayal. I really do. I remember I told you guys that I liked the opening minutes, obviously the opening of this episode. The actress just does a really good job, and I like the rest of her performance. I really liked that the rest of the group embraced her. They want her to come along in the journey to go meet the radio contact. So that's awesome. Like, I'm glad that she's kind of roped into the plan. So we'll see what her role is going to be. She's just going to be, a goofy, cool addition to the group. And it seems like they're doing fine. They're doing completely fine right now. It's everyone involved in the Whisper conflict that's not, obviously. And then you had the Judith and Daryl scenes where Daryl is just kind of like in the woods scouting the perimeter. Judith is on her own initially and kind of like wants to learn how to do what Daryl does and be on her own. And then there's the scene where they spare where you think Daryl might spare the Whisperer, and then he just shoots it in the head. And Judith is still dealing with the humanity. And I think killing is still tough for her. I mean, she took a life at the Hilltop battle, and I think that's very conflicting for her to contend with actively taking a life, because she did it by accident a few episodes ago. So to actively say, I'm going to take a life again, I have to, because that's what, she's watching Daryl Dixon just like calmly shoot someone with his crossbow and be like, yeah, this is what you have to do. And we saw other characters, Rick and other people, adapt to this type of mentality, and it's tough. And she's so young, and so you kind of feel for her, like, man, like growing up in the apocalypse, and for the first 10, 11 years of her life, I mean, there was peace. I mean, after Negan and the Saviors and Negan was in jail, before the Whispers, there was like 6 years of peace. From the time Rick went off in the helicopter, Michonne was in charge of Alexandria. Tara, I guess, when Maggie went off, Tara was in charge of Hilltop. King Ezekiel had his thing at the Kingdom. You had Oceanside. I mean, you had the network of the 4 communities. And now Hilltop is seemingly burned to the ground. Alexandria was briefly overrun. I don't know if they left some walkers in Alexandria just to destroy it, or if they just took the whole horde towards the tower. That was kind of left unclear. They were going to go to Oceanside, and then they saw the cat. So this was kind of confusing to me. So there's the scenes with the like Phantom of the Opera thing with like Alpha, and the fact that wearing Alpha's mask, it's like she's speaking from beyond the grave and telling him where to go and like where they are. It's almost like it's Satan up in the clouds, like with a view of everything, and he's like, oh yeah, they're there, you have to go here, you have to do that, and like it's like the voice of evil is like channeling through him, and he's guiding, like his body, he's with the 2 masks, he's guiding the voice, guiding the horde. And now I don't know if it was the cat. Maybe he just thought that like something so domesticated, there's no way it could just be in the woods, so maybe he just followed it. Maybe he did see Alden in the windmill tower. Maybe that's another thing. Maybe because Alden was there, he felt that it was a trap. See, like, I'm trying to find the logic in like how he suddenly knew that they were at that tower location, and I'm like, okay, maybe he saw Alden, despite the fact that Alden moved away. He saw the cat and was like, that's not really an animal that just kind of lingers in the wild. So a few things, but it was a little weird with the the freaking voice talking in his ear. I mean, it's a cool gimmick. I get, like, I don't know. I would have liked a... And the thing is, this episode had a lot of moving parts. You had the stuff with Eugene in Pittsburgh, with Princess. You had the Mega Horde, and the scenes where we just dealt with Beta going inside his head, and how the evil spirit of Alpha is talking to him through the half mask. And then there's Judith in the wild. There's Lydia coping with the death of her mom, and Negan trying to console her. like you had so many different, and then you had the Carol and Kelly sequence, two characters that don't interact enough, but Kelly was kind of, I guess, apologizing, or not really apologizing, but coming to terms that, you know, Carol led to what happened to Connie being separated, or we don't know what happened to her, but there was a bit of a like I forgive you moment with Kelly and Carol. So there were just a lot of things going on in this episode, and I think they realized they were getting to the end of the season, and they're like, oh, we have like, oh my gosh, there's so many different things. There's character moments we forgot. We forgot Kelly and Carol. We need Lydia's closure on her mom. We need to address what's going on with Eugene and the, you know, I almost feel like, and it's not that I'm taking anything away from Princess, because I really like the actress and I really like the character. I feel like the stuff with Eugene, Princess, Yumiko, and Ezekiel, I feel like that should have been its own episode. I would have been okay if that was just its own episode. If they were going through Pittsburgh, maybe Princess gives them a tour. Like, hey, here are some of the other weird Walker creations that I've made in the city. And just, like, they explored her character a bit more until she has that breakdown about being so alone and afraid and people rejecting her in her past. I just felt like the episode was kind of at war with itself, because you had and then the Alden and Aaron scenes. Like, Alden and Aaron were trying to be the scouts, staying behind to divert the Horde and, like, get readings on the Horde, like, where it was, and then, you know, conveniently, their radio, the freaking solar-powered radio that they have, died. Same thing happened. I don't know. Is it something going on with the radios? Because Daryl tried to radio into Father Gabriel. That his radio wasn't working. Alden and Aaron's radio wasn't working. I'm pretty sure. What is the evil spirit of Alpha interfering with the radio waves so that they can't communicate? I mean, I don't know. The episode just felt a bit disjointed. Like, there was just a lot of jumping around. And the thing is, all of the scenes were good. Like, they were all really good. Like, there was deep, emotional character moments. Like I said, with Judith, with Lydia, with Princess, you know, with Kelly. They were all, and Carol, they were good. There were really good character moments. But I feel like they should have been presented maybe in a different way. And again, this was how I felt about, and I'm remembering this. This is how I felt in the episode where Alpha dies. Because you had 4 minutes of the battle sequence at Hilltop, and then you get all these little disjointed character moments, and then all of a sudden you have the big moment with Negan at the end where he kills Alpha, and I'm like, okay, like, that moment was really, you know, heart-pounding, but, like, there were many other things that I was trying to keep pace with. Don't worry, guys, I don't have coronavirus. My nose is just running. So, I feel similarly about episode 15 as I do to 12. And it's so, again, I don't want to go, this doesn't have anything to do with my review of episode 15. I just get so frustrated knowing that this is the end of The Walking Dead for like, I have to now fill the void for you guys for weeks, months. No one knows. This for us, episode 16 doesn't come back until Civilization comes back. And I'm not talking in terms of The Walking Dead. I'm talking in terms of the world we live in. Literally, like, your job, your family, your town, your neighborhood, our country, me, the United States, might be different for you. Again, like, we're living in unprecedented times, and again, I don't want to feel like I'm selfish by complaining about a drama television show not being able to watch an episode, because there are doctors and nurses and people who are in the line of fire sacrificing their lives. Obviously, I'm very grateful for the sacrifices they're making, and so there are people who are really suffering out there, and I get it. And again, this is all documented, I guess, in the moment, because this is the beginning of April of 2020 when this episode came out, and right now this virus is just ripping the world apart. And so I would have hoped, and again, I said this in my vlog, I would have hoped that the finale, like, honestly, the finale should have been done by now. Like, I know that they do things differently, but, like, Westworld and Better Call Saul, those are two television shows that are going, and I watch those shows. I don't discuss them on the channel because this is mainly Walking Dead. I have tried in the past, but some of my fans have been kind of resistant to it, so I've kind of been like, fine, I'll just watch those on my own and just do Walking Dead. But Better Call Saul Season 5 and Westworld Season 3 are still running for at least 3 or 4 more weeks. And they have their stuff done. And Better Call Saul is a show that's on AMC. And again, I said all of this in the cooperative video that I made with a popular Walking Dead Twitter user. I suggest you watch that for a deeper dive. And I'm kind of repeating some of the same things, but it's just, I'm frustrated that they, like, why is it 3 weeks before an episode comes out they have this done? And this isn't even related to the virus. Like, forget the virus. Why is the show and AMC and the showrunners and the crew, why do they not have episode 16 done already? This was filmed back in November. Like, I just feel like it's kind of ridiculous that, like, that this isn't done. And I was going down the conspiracy route of AMC wanting to hold on to this episode because they don't know when season 11 production can start, so they want to hold on to season 10 finale and try to push it so people have something to look forward to. But Angela Kang's recent interview, which happened after my vlog, she said, oh yeah, there's like post-production stuff we need to do in the studio, and people can't do that remotely, so there are things that aren't done with this episode. It's like, but what? Why is it 3 weeks before? Like, you've wrapped up filming in November. So you had December, you had January, you had February. You had 3 to 4 months to finish this episode. And, like, I just, maybe moving forward for season 11 and the other shows, maybe they won't wait until 3 weeks before. Because what if something, like, what if the studio burns down? But, like, God forbid. What if there's something else other than a world-destroying virus that impedes progress? Like, I think it's ridiculous to be like, yeah, we're just going to wait till 3 weeks before. Like, what if some of the staff members get sick and then you got to, like, shuffle things around? And it's like, I mean, they've been doing this for 9-10 seasons straight, so I guess they have their system and they're okay with it. They didn't expect things to happen like this with the world. And again, I feel guilty every time I complain because my complaints, again, do not compare to things that are tangible that people are dealing with. But it's the principle of it. I don't understand why AMC didn't say, like, hey, have this done sooner. So that if something like this does happen, then you can release it. It's all about the preparation. Like, they should have been prepared in the case of a sick employee, like all the circumstances I just ran through. Have a fail-safe so that if there is something going on in the world, you can be like, okay, we already filmed it, it's done, now we can just release it. Because everyone right now is self-isolating and is that they're at home. Everyone is stuck at home. They need something to watch. So, you have a time slot for the finale. You have a time slot. And World Beyond, the new series, was supposed to also come out in April. We were supposed to have, as my cooperative partner said in my vlog a few weeks ago, or a week ago, we were supposed to have Walking Dead Overload for this whole year. We were supposed to have the rest of Season 10. We were supposed to have World Beyond. I hate Fear the Walking Dead, but we were going to have Fear the Walking Dead Season 6. And then Season 11 was going to pick up in the fall of this year. Like, this is just, oh, man. And now I don't know how this is going to affect the movies. We can make vlogs about this, guys, because I'm going to need something to fill the void. I don't want my channel to go radio silent, because this technically could be the last vlog for a while, but I don't want to do that, because I've done predictions. Like, will I do a prediction? Like, when will my prediction for episode 16 be? Here's the thing. I've got to watch Talking Dead, because they are doing one. They are doing one for Talking Dead for this episode. And the actress that plays Princess is going to be on, so I really want to see how she feels. I follow her on Instagram now, and she's put up some really cool stuff, and I want to see her, over webcam talking about the experience of playing Princess, so I want to hear that. And then maybe, because, they have the sneak peek clip, so maybe we'll get something. I just watched, as you guys saw, the end of episode 15. There was nothing. There was no preview clip to 16. So I was like, they must have done that. I'm imagining they did that on purpose. And the Talking Dead, I guarantee you Talking Dead is not going to have a preview for episode 16. I will watch it, and I will let you guys know. But my prediction right now is that AMC is going to keep this close to the vest and be like, yeah, no, we're not. We're going to keep this under wraps until we want to. So... so we'll see. I'm just disappointed. I'm just disappointed because this is the culmination of the Whisperer War. I'm imagining we're going to get some big comic book moments. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to wait until, obviously, all my prediction videos I make on Monday anyway. So I'll watch Talking Dead. I'll look for preview clips, preview images. I'll find something. If I can find anything. If I can't find anything, I will just do a prediction video based on what I think's going to happen. Beta's bringing the Horde towards the tower. Most of our characters are in the tower, except for Daryl and Judith. And then you have Eugene probably meeting the Commonwealth. So, what do I think is going to happen in the finale for Season 10? I will give that prediction on Monday, guaranteed, okay? Regardless if there's photos or not for us to look at, whatever, I will still do it. And then, maybe on Talking Dead, they'll give us some indication as to when we'll see the episode. I have no idea. But again, this is something just like going back to work and living and being able to be around human beings again. This is just something we gotta wait out. We gotta wait this out, and when there's Walking Dead stuff to watch and to commentate, and I will go from there, and we will go from there. So for episode 15, The Tower, I'll give it an 8.5. Again, great character moments, but I just felt like it was disjointed. I don't know. I just feel like for example, the Kelly and Carol scene, that could have been in episode 12. It could have been in any of the previous episodes. It was in an episode where you already had a lot of tense things going on. And so I just felt like those things should have taken precedent. So anyway, that's my reason for the review, for the rating. I hope you guys enjoy. Please stay safe out there. And I will give a prediction for episode 16. We'll talk about the future. As news comes out, I will make vlogs about it. I have the time to do it. So let's get stuck in and just, binge watch. Again, I'm watching Westworld and Better Call Saul. Those shows still got a few weeks. I think Westworld will go into May. And then Saul will end in the middle of April. So I don't know if you guys like either of those shows, but new episodes are coming out. So feel free to watch them. And if anyone else has any suggestions on shows to binge or, ways to keep ourselves occupied, let me know. And we'll just kind of get through this together, As Rick Grimes says, we will find a way together. We are the Walking Dead. Peace out, guys.